Hello and welcome to my freebie. This is on my website belindabasson.com. If you go to the shop, it will show you everything, but under the shop on the left hand side of the screen, if you're on a computer, it will show you all the listings under freebies, under printables, and under physical items, because I have things like this paint water mug, for example, under physical items. She says, just dropping her bottles back into her cup. So this is under the freebies, and what I did is I first set out to do just this A4 page with the 9 flowers as the freebie. But then I thought to myself, seeing as I've gone to all that trouble to make the outlines for the cut path, for if you have a brother scan and cut, or if you want to do the fussy cutting yourself and have that sticker look, I put that outline around there for you. And then I thought, well, I've gone to all that effort, why don't I just put all the designs on individual pages for you? And in fact, there are even some extra ones that are not on the sheet, because what I did is I made them all like stickers, and then I decided which ones were going to go on the sheet. So you will find there's an extra blue one that looks similar to this. There's this yellow one. And so you will find all of these in the rest of the document. And in some cases, like this one where I've turned them upside down, it does mean that the flowers are reversed, which is quite fun, because depending on which project you're using them on, you might want one facing this way and then one facing that way. I have not done it for all of them. These ones you can see are all the same. These ones have a reverse. It's just where I couldn't fit the flowers next to each other because they were too wide, all facing the same way. So I just thought it would be fun for those ones to just turn them round. Let me know if I should have done it with these ones as well. So I can actually reverse some of these, but I didn't. So it's a freebie. And so I thought, well, let's just do extra, give extra. Why not? I've done the work. So what I have on my desk, apart from these printouts, which I have done on koala paper. Now, I don't get any money for advertising them. Sorry, they're just under my desk. I have used the 140 GSM, so 37 pounds. It's a koala double side matte photo paper. And I have found that I get fabulous results from this. I will show you in comparison normal copy paper. So this is what normal copy paper looks like with the normal printing, and you can see this is the same design. It is quite dull. There's nothing wrong with it if that's all you have access to, or all you can afford, but really, I find that the koala paper, for the quality that I get, is real value for money, and I buy it on Amazon. So what I have here is something that I will walk you through shortly, is how to print these pages. So you could do it with this one as well. It's what's called 2-up. And every printer will have a different setting, but you can print 2 pages on 1 page, and the printer automatically shrinks everything to fit. So then you land up with smaller designs. So if you don't want your designs this big, well, you can manipulate your printer to get them smaller. So I thought I'd show you 2 for 1. The dullness of just normal paper and the beautiful color that you get when you use photo paper. And I prefer the matte. You might like a glossy. That's entirely up to you. What I also have is where I have cut the paper. This has been cut on my brother, and this particular one, the brother didn't find this little teeny tiny triangle, so I have to go in there with my scissors. Not the end of the world. So this one I have cut on my brother's scan and cut. And this one I have fussy cut by hand so that I don't have that outline. And it depends on the project you're doing, what look you might like. So this one you'll see has a slightly narrower outline border than the actual black lines, and that is because when I set my brother scan and cut to cut, I add a minus 0.75 mil border, so you can get it to cut inside that black line. Focus, Cam, focus, thank you. So you can get it to cut just inside that black line, then you don't get the black outline. I did on this pack set a test run. So these are hand fussy cut. So I did a whole lot. So I sit sometimes and just fussy cut. This I managed to get the brother to do for me. And here, this first one, I wanted to show what it looked like when you cut on the line with the brother. You will sometimes see that black outline. So over there, for example, you will see that black outline if you get it to just follow the outline. So I did various tests, and these are sticking together because I have got a rather tacky glue on my brother mat at the moment. Doesn't seem to do any damage to the images when they stack like this, but they, for some reason, this photo paper really likes to take some of the glue with it. So I did various tests with this brother scan and cut. So I did, let's get them in order. I think it goes like that. I did the no reduced edge. Focus. So you used to have the black line. Then I did minus 0.25. Then I did minus 0.5. Then I did minus 75. So minus 25, minus 50, minus 0.75. And I found that the 0.75 is giving me the result, excuse me, that I want. So I've got that set on millimeters. So that is the test run that I have done. So if you have a brother scan and cut, that's what you can do. Of course, if you're cutting by hand, you don't have to follow the original outline. You can cut it closer, just like the brother has. So let's get into the printing options. So I'm using the Epson EcoTank ET2821, and every setting will be different. When you go to print, you'll see it'll automatically come up with page 1. I've changed it to page 2. Then I go into my settings and I change it from plain paper to photo paper. Next, I head into advanced and change the output quality to high quality. This means that it'll print really, really slowly, but it'll print really, really beautifully. And you can put it on shrink oversized papers or pages, or fit to page, actual size. The next option is if you want them smaller, you can click on booklet and you can ask for one side only. I find this is easier, or you can just print the whole lot. And again, you change it from the number 1 page to number 2 in your settings. You can have both sides, front side only, and you can even choose 1 page at a time, depending on what it is that you're wanting to print. So here you can see in the preview the different options that I've got. I send it to print and off it goes. Next up, we have where you can fit to page, and you can have the actual size, plus you can change the custom scale. So it's currently on 100%. You can put in a particular amount. 50% is what I've put in here, and so it'll be actually a quarter of the size. That's what's really bizarre. So 50% gives me a quarter of the page, and it's going to do that for all the pages. You can change it 75%, and you can see it gives me sort of a 3/4 size. So it's up to you how you change your settings, is what different output you're going to get. Lastly, we're going to go to multiple. On my particular computer setting, that's what I have, and I can have it as 2 up, 4 up, and you can change the direction of the paper. So here we have it on landscape, and so it will change the scale of the images depending on how you have your paper setting. And I thought I would just run through those different options for you so you can see how you can just scale your images just in your printing program.